Hello, this is Anthony. Let's walk and talk. By the way, if you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd be grateful. So, today we're going to talk about honesty. I've had this conversation with folks in the past, and I've gotten a variety of answers or responses. And those responses were noteworthy and worth trying to understand better. I think we live in a world where it's all marketing. As we've talked about in the past, you are the product. So understanding that you are the product, you also have to understand that when companies or people interact with you, they want to market to you. They're marketing themselves, they're marketing them products, and what they're wanting to do is present an image that is the most favorable to them, but may not be the most accurate image. And so when having this discussion about honesty, the way I feel about it is speaking truth, speaking truth is important. Honesty is important. Someone said, to me, what about, isn't it sometimes better to not be brutally honest? Isn't it better to spare someone's feelings? And my response at the time, and still is that if you're not presenting the honesty or the full picture, the truth of a situation, what you're essentially doing is you are creating an environment for that being to not have the most authentic experience that they can have. You might ask, what do I mean by that? Let's use relationships as a example. If you were in a relationship with a partner, and that partner told you they were very, very deeply in love with you, but the reality is that they liked you a lot, but they weren't sure that you were the person they wanted to be with. Yet on the flip side, you were feeling this deep draw towards that being. What it would create is a situation where you thought you had a relationship that would be something that could be long lasting, when in reality, there were no guarantees on that relationship. In reality, that person really doesn't feel that depth of feeling or emotion for you. And by that person, holding back that honest truth, by that person, not being able to, fully be authentic and honest in their feelings, it creates a scenario where this may not be the path for you. So what happens is you find yourself in a false sense of security because the other person is trying to spare your feelings. Well, the sparing your feelings now will most definitely cost you later, because if you are open to having that depth of love and the person you're with just can't get there, eventually that relationship is going to terminate, and when it does, you're going to feel this deep sense of pain to have to go through it. Then you're going to start to question yourself and question the way you look at life. When in reality, if the person were honest up front, it would allow you to understand how to approach the relationship so that you could see it for what it was. You could see it in all of its truth. You could start accepting their faults as well as your own. You could start seeing what their potential limitations might be in the relationship versus your own, and potentially create a more balanced and beautiful connection with somebody, just all based on being truthful, being honest. When it comes to honesty and truth, I think that it's important for people to understand that having a true picture of a situation allows you to make better and more informed decisions for self that may be in your highest good. And sometimes people hear things they don't want to hear. However, when you start to love yourself, you start to understand that some of the things that you're hearing may either A, be deep-seated things that or triggers that you need to address, or B, may have nothing to do with you and may just be traumas and things that the other person is experiencing. And again, that's important for you to decide what you want to invite into your experience and what's best for you. So we may touch on this again at another point, but I hope this has helped you on your journey. Peace, love. Until I talk to you again, have an amazing day.